are going to be able to join us soon. I think we've just gone. Hello, everyone. I think we've just gone live. So looking forward to doing some readings tonight. I'm going to pop the chat up, so hopefully I'll see some comments. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Really, really excited about doing some little live free mini readings tonight. So hopefully we'll start to see some people. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Paul. I hope you guys are keeping well. I'm really excited about this. Please share this live if you can, or invite your friends to it if you can. I did a guided meditation about 45 minutes ago, hour ago. So if you, afterwards you fancy seeing a meditation, pop over to my page and there's a guided meditation on there. Facebook user, hi from Sweden. If you can allow StreamYard access to your Facebook page, I can then see your name. Paul, you're from Gran Canaria, so thank you. Hi Marissa, thank you for joining us. Hi Christine. I'm presuming there's someone on here called Tom, because I see Hey Tom Dodd, so hi Tom. Hi Tiffany, hope you're keeping well. Thank you all so much for joining us this evening. Really, really do appreciate it. For anyone that hasn't seen me before, I'm Minty. If you've got a particular question that you would like an answer. Oh, you're on holiday in Gran Canaria. Paul, I hope you're enjoying your holiday, mate. If you've got a particular question that you would like an answer to, pop your question up. If you like a general read, pop your general read up. When I've linked in with you guys, I will ask for feedback to see if you can give me any confirmation on what I'm saying, if you can try and reply as quickly as possible, because it does mean that we get that connection going a little bit stronger. Glad you're enjoying your holiday there, Paul. So that's really, really cool. Hi, Casey. Hi, Christine. Hi, Maxine. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Alison. So what I do, guys, I will be using my tarot cards tonight, but I'm also a medium, so I'll be linking in as well. Right, let's go with Chrissy Runolfson. Chrissy, I hope I'm pronouncing your surname right. I really, really do. But I'd like to come to you first. You're asking for a general read. Okay, let's link in. Chrissy, I feel like you're questioning work at the moment, and I feel like I'm thinking of looking for something else. All right, I don't feel like you work for yourself, but I do feel I am keeping well, Facebook user. So thank you so much. Hi, Carolyn. Thank you for joining us. Chrissy, I feel like you're questioning work at the moment, and I feel like it's like I'm not definitely looking, but I'm browsing to see what else is out there, and it's like I might give it. You know, if something pops up, I might give it a go. It's either work or courses. I'm not sure which you're looking at, but it's like I'm looking for new opportunities. I'm looking for something new. So I don't know if you've got new courses coming up with work as well, but it's one of those where it will be giving you new responsibility in the end as well. Chrissy, if this makes any sense, if you can give me any feedback, I truly, truly appreciate it, because I want to make sure I get the right message across for you. And this is something that I always say that's important to anybody. There are readers and mediums out there that will claim they can do 100% true readings. I always say, well, we can't, because we're not God, we're not superhuman. Christ, I'm a bloke. So, you know, we aren't perfect. We do get some things wrong, as I just have. You work for yourself. Okay. But Chrissy, are you looking at new courses, or are you looking at new ways of working? I feel like you're bringing in new services or a new style, or you're restructuring the way you're working at the moment, because I feel like I need to organise time a bit better. I feel like at the moment, I feel like I'm working at 100 miles an hour and I'm not really getting any proper time off. And I feel like that's what I'm kind of needing. I don't know if this is making any sense or not. I hope it is. If I don't see your questions the first time round, guys, please keep popping them up, because I will try and do as many as I can. Chrissy, I just feel there's new opportunities coming in around the end of October. I'm always working. It can be exhausting. Okay. I do feel there's new opportunities coming in the end of October, but I feel like there's going to be new ways of structuring what you do. They are saying you are entitled to that day off. There's no, please forgive me when my guides say this. This is my grandfather coming through, by the way. He's saying there's no point in working for yourself if you don't give yourself a day off. A client will wait for you. They might always try and get squeezed in. But you know, if you put those boundaries in place, they will wait for you, and that will, you know, it's better energy. So I hope this is all making sense for you, Chrissy. I do feel like you need some time off, and I do feel like I'm looking at, even if it was a long weekend away as well. I want to get to the coast, or I want to get to the countryside. I don't know if this is making sense. I do feel guilty taking a day off. Don't feel guilty for taking a day off. We're all entitled to have some rest, and we're all entitled to have some me time. That's always, always important. So what I want to do, I'm going to pull you a card, by the way, Chrissy. New opportunities. I feel like I'm always looking at ways of improvement. I'm always looking at new opportunities. But what I feel is, if you took this time off, you probably won't use it as a day off, because you would use it for planning what's the next thing to do. You love improving on what you're doing. You love your work. There's no two ways about it. You have great passion for what you do. There's honesty, there's the integrity there. I just feel that it's that restructuring. So Chrissy, I hope that makes sense. And thank you for joining us this evening. I really, really do appreciate it. Guys, I hope you are enjoying this live already. I'm not long starting. I've literally only just started. So what I'm going to do is, Casey Guess, first time seeing you, please tell me if my move's still happening September, October, as I so hope it will. Right, Casey Guess, I would like to come to you next, so thank you so much. Where are we? I don't know if I'm seeing all the comments. Chrissy, you're more than welcome, and thank you for letting me link in. Right, Casey, I feel like I'm waiting on paperwork. And that's what seems to be a little bit of a struggle. It feels like it's either paperwork, or it's like someone else is dragging their heels at the moment. I do feel like it's going to be more the end of September, beginning of October that you move, and then things won't really settle. Once you moved in, it's like the settling side of it, getting everything sorted, won't happen till the end of October. But I do feel that the move will happen. I feel like it's been like a 2-year... I feel like it's in the last 2 years that you've been wanting to move, and it's been a little bit of a struggle, but it's like the final hurdles, and they're saying, don't lose hope. It is the right move. It's going to do you the world of good. It's like the new start, the new beginning. It is letting go of the past. That's the important thing, letting go of the past. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that helps. I am going to pull you a quick card as well. We got the Four of Wands, and it's all about celebration and success. It is like saying, stick to your guns. You will get there, but you will be a lot happier where you move to. So I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense. Lisa from Sweden, I would like to come to you, please. You are coming up as Facebook user, but I can see, I'm presuming it's you that's asking for a spiritual reading as well. Lisa, I want to say I've got a lady coming through with the hugest amount of love for you. I do feel like it's a lady from your mum's side of the family. Don't think it's mum, think it's grandmother. But she's very much got a motherly love, and she's just wanting to say, you've got this. I don't know, I feel like things have been, my head's feeling like it's spinning. It feels like I've lost a little bit of direction. I feel like I'm having to take a little bit of time out to reprocess and replan. Is there a lot going on in life at the moment? I hope this is making sense. I really, really do. And I don't want to be disrespectful or rude. So if you can give me any feedback, please, I'd really, really appreciate it. But they're saying sit tight for now. It's like, I feel like I'm biting my tongue. I feel like there are changes coming up. I don't know. I feel like it's more personal or home rather than work. But they're saying, bite your tongue at the moment, but the changes are coming. You're strong enough to deal with this. There's strength with you. And she's giving you healing as well. It does, and it's been heavy. I'm so sorry, Lisa. I truly, truly am. But she's saying you're strong enough to deal with this. Stick to your guns. The truth will come out. I hope this is all making sense. She wants me to give you red roses. I don't know why. I feel like they might be her favourite flower. But it's like, when I smell roses, I get your grandmother coming through. So I hope this is making sense. I do feel there's answers and decisions that are being made by the end of September at work. And also my mum died just a couple of months ago. I am so, so sorry to hear that. I'm truly, truly sorry. Guys, I want to flood this page with love hearts tonight. Let's get that love shared out there for anyone that is going through a bit of a difficult time. Let's share that love. Let's fill that energy up. This is for anybody that needs it. Lisa, was your mum quite a strong lady and a spade's a spade? I feel like she would actually speak her truth, speak her mind, but she would always give you an honest answer, but it was delivered with empathy and compassion. She was someone you would go to for an opinion or advice. I hope this is making sense. Your grandmother was always around flowers as well. Thank you for the confirmation on that. And she was. Thank you for the confirmation again. I truly, truly appreciate it. Your mum is, I want to say, your grandmother is bringing your mother's energy through. And there's a huge amount of love coming through. I've just been given a black cat to give to you as well. I don't know if you're looking at getting a little black kitten or not, but I feel like there's a black cat that's important in your life. I hope that makes sense. But she wants you to know she's very much at peace. She's grateful for everything that you did for her as well. I do feel like she passed quite quickly and quite suddenly, but she wants you to know she is very much at peace and she's not suffering anymore. I do feel like she had been ill for some time. She's grateful for everything that you did for her. She loves the fact that you're still talking to her. Now, this is to your grandmother and your mum, because they're both coming through together, and they love the fact that you still talk to them and they still hear you. Still keep getting this little black cat coming in. I don't know if you've got a black cat in spirit or if you've got a black cat here or you're looking at getting one, but that's what I keep getting. So I've got to give you the black cat. Flood this page with love hearts, guys. Let's share that love. Let's share that energy. I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. I do talk with them. She's saying that you love being out in nature as well, my friends. Cat, thank you. Well, as cat seems to be following and circling around your feet. It's giving you healing. What I also want to say is you love being by water. You love being out in nature. And that's where you recharge and re-energize as well. And she wants you to know she does go walking with you, and there's walking by a lake. I don't know if it's a river or a lake. It doesn't feel like the ocean, but it feels like a river or a lake. And I feel like I'm needing to have a picnic out there and just enjoy the being in the moment. I hope this is all making sense. There is, yes, I love nature and water is my element. Thank you so much for the confirmation again. Your mum is saying, please wear the ring I gave you. If you're scared of losing it, put it on a chain, wear it around your neck. She said, because that will bring her closer to you. Now, it's water, water, water from me. I love the water. I'm guessing you might be a Pisces. If you are, I'm not surprised that you love the water. I'm a Pisces too. But no, she's saying, please wear the ring. Please wear the ring. That was important. She loves the, I don't know if you've got like a little oval photo. There's a photo that's in like an oval frame or an oval shape, and it's only tiny and it's in a little silver frame, and I feel like it's a photo of your mum as well, and it's like it's a photo by your bed is what I'm being shown, and she loves the fact that you always say good night as well. She's very, very much at peace. Like I say, she really isn't suffering anymore, and she knows how much you love her, and she wants you to know how much she loves you. Take your time. Do not rush the journey of healing. Her healing is never about a destination. It is always a journey. It's always ongoing. But I hope that helps. Lisa, thank you for letting me link in with you. I am going to pull you a card tonight, and I am just pulling the card now for you. And the card I've got, I love it. We got the Queen of Cups. Your mum certainly was a very, very strong lady with a huge amount of love, and she's passed that strength on to you. Look after you. Take time for you. Do not rush anything, but you will be all right. Lisa, I hope that helps, and thank you so much for letting me link in with you. I truly, truly appreciate it. Guys, I don't always see the comments first time round. Please keep posting those comments. I'm loving the hearts, loving the butterflies, loving the gratitude. Send that love, send that healing out. Victoria, I would like to come to you, please. Hi, first time seeing you. Would love a near future reading, please. Connected with working if that's possible. Many thanks. Victoria, I am coming to you because I feel like you're signing new contracts. I do feel like either it's a new job or I'm having to re-sign a contract. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. I hope it does. They're saying it's the right decision to do as well, and you're actually following your heart at last as well. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. Your guys are going, yes, you're finally doing the right thing. And that's why it feels really exciting and really looking forward to it. Hope this is making sense. Not at the moment. Okay, well, keep it in mind. I'm being shown contracts. There's new contracts. There's new work coming in. And I just feel like they're saying don't hold yourself back. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but there's something to do with new contracts. I will pull you a card. And I want to say that you're always focused. It's like you don't like leaving jobs half done. I do feel like I am right in saying you are working at the moment, because work feels like it's really, really full on or intense. So I'm wondering if this is going to be a promotion that you're working towards, if I'm honest, because that's what it kind of feels. I don't know if it's a promotion or if it's looking at working for yourself, but like I say, there's newness coming in. And I want to say it's coming in around November time. But they're just saying you've got, I've just had a card jump out for you. We got strength. I love it. And I'm really drawn to the Lamb, because that for me is new beginnings. You're not working at the moment. Okay. Well, the work is coming. The work is coming. But it's about, you want to work for yourself. Victoria, don't put it off. Do it. Go for it. I don't know if you're looking at courses or something like that, but they're saying you've got this. You can do this. I feel like I want to do some of this heartfelt. I feel like I want to do some of that makes it worthwhile, if that makes any sense at all. I hope this is all making sense, but I do feel like there might be some new learning and new training going on as well. But I do feel like now is the time to start working for you. Start looking at starting your own business. Yes, I'm doing a course in September. Thank you so much for the confirmation, because that course I feel will lead to you working for yourself. I don't know if you're on a spiritual path or not, and I wouldn't rule out some sort of healing. So I don't know if you're learning Reiki. I want to say learn Reiki as well, because I feel like you're ready to do your spiritual journey. And I also wouldn't rule out shamanic drum work or something along those lines. So I hope this is all making sense, or a little bit more sense now. But I do see you going down that path. I do feel that there will be work by the end of the year, whether it's working for yourself or others. But what I'm being shown is that next year is going to be a lot better than this year. This year has been quite a roller coaster, and you've had to really look after your own energy and looking after you. Thank you for the confirmation that it makes sense. I truly appreciate it. But what I am being shown is, say that again, you've got this. Patience ain't your strongest point. Don't mean that disrespectfully. Once you've made a decision, you want it yesterday, not tomorrow. But that's not a bad thing, because at the end of the day, that shows determination and strength and direction. So you are definitely going to be achieving. I hope this is all making sense. I'm just going to pull you one more quick card, because they've asked me to. We got the world. We got completion. You are letting go of the past. You are closing those chapters. This will allow you to move forward. And it is giving you that drive and that determination and strength as well. Victoria, I hope that makes sense. And thank you so much. Tiffany Starr, I would like to come to you, please. I know, first of all, I'm so sorry for the loss of your sister. Again, guys, let's flood this page with love hearts, because it is important to share that love. It is important to share that empathy and compassion. I hope this is all making sense. Tiffany, I'm being drawn to my rose quartz for you. Now, as I was linking in with you, your sister, I feel, liked to laugh a lot. I feel like there was always a lot of giggling and a lot of laughing between the two of you. There's a huge amount of love that's coming through from her. She loves the fact that you still talk to her on a day-to-day basis, and she wants you to know she hears you. Say that again. She keeps talking about a pendant that you should be wearing. I don't know if there's a pendant you brought her or you've got matching pendants, but she says wear the pendant. I'm sorry, I hope this is making sense. I also feel like there's photos still to sort through, but I'm not ready to look through them. She says when you are, I will be sat with you when you go through those photos. She had the hugest heart, by the way. And she says you have as well. I would say you are extremely close sisters. I wouldn't have ruled out if it was something along the line. I would have said that you got the connection that a twin would have as well. It was like you could look at each other and knew exactly what each other were thinking, if that makes any sense. She said you love wine. You both always like to tease and make other people smile and laugh as well. So I hope that makes sense. I really, really do. I'm loving the hearts, guys, by the way. Truly, truly loving the hearts. She says you've got to start putting you first, though. Yes, we were just 1 year apart. Thank you for the confirmation, because it was a real close bond between you both. She says you've got to start looking after you. You've got to start putting yourself first. You're talking of wanting to move house. She says it will come, but I feel like it's going to be February, March next year. So she's saying look out for the move. She says, and it's one of those where you might need to organise your time a little bit to make sure the move goes as smoothly as possible, rather than leaving everything last minute and trying to do it all at once. Sorry, she's laughing about that and she's having a bit of a giggle. I feel like she would have done that kind of energy herself as well, and that's why she's laughing, saying that we're both so alike. Hope this is all making sense. I really do. I am going to pull a card for you, Tiffany. And we've got the new beginnings. It is new starts. It is new beginnings. And it's one of those where there is new opportunities coming up, and she's just saying embrace it, but make sure you get your holiday, because you need some time out. You do need a rest. You do need a break. I hope that makes sense, and I hope that helps. Thank you for letting me join in with you, link in with you. I appreciate it. Tanita, I would like to come to you, please, Tanita. That is definitely her. Tiffany Starr, thank you so much for the confirmation there, by the way. Truly appreciate it. Tanita, I am going to come to you. First of all, I'm so sorry to hear of the passing of your boyfriend. He was a gentle, quiet soul. And I want to say there's a huge amount of love that's coming through from him. He gave you the best hugs ever, very much like a bear hug, if that makes any sense at all. I feel like he was quite tall. I want to say he was like 6'2"-ish in size, or he certainly got a large personality. He was always one for making people smile, making people laugh, if that makes any sense. I feel, and I please, Tanita, forgive me when I say this, I want to say you're around 5'5", 5'6", because he's saying when he gives you the hug, you really kind of feel protected and safe when your head was laying on his chest, and he loved that closeness. So I hope that makes sense. He just wants you to know he's very much at peace. He's got the most beautiful smile. He was always, there's quite a strong romantic side to him as well. He was always one that would like to give you little surprises. It would be like little surprise presents, or just little things that he would like to do. You're not a shorty. I would, well, okay, you are, but you know what? It's cool. It's cool. But no, he's just saying he would like to spoil you with little gifts and little surprises. Yes, you can ask a question, Tanita. Please ask a question and I will try and answer it. As I'm waiting for your question, I'm going to link in. He wants you to know it's not goodbye and he will always be around you, but he wants to see you happy. He doesn't want you to ever be on your own forever. I hope that makes sense. He is at peace. He's not suffering. He wants you to know that as well. There is a bit of an apology going on here. I feel like he wants to say sorry as well. Is he saying why he not married and why he got married and hid it from me? I feel like that was pressure. I feel like he was pressured into getting married. I no wonder he's apologising then, because I got a sorry coming through. I'm so sorry. That's all I'm getting, Tanita. I am so sorry. He said, I should have told you. But you guys were soulmates. You really were meant to be together. Tanita, I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense. I am going to pull you a card, by the way. We got the Star card. My favourite card out of the tarot deck. I absolutely love this card. And he's just saying, we will always be connected. We will always be soulmates. I will always be here for you. But he wants you to not always be on your own. He wants you to find love again. I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense. And I hope I'm not overstepping the mark when I'm saying that, because he would want to see you smile. He wants to see you happy. And that's the most important thing. I hope this helps. Tanita, thank you so much. Alison Moody, I would like to come to you next, please. Will my mobility improve and will I get more operation? Right, Alison, I do feel like there's quite a big operation. I feel like it's coming to do with, like, I don't know if it's lower back or if it's your knees, but I feel like it's a bit of both. Don't know if that makes any sense or not. I hope it does. And I actually do feel like the operation is going to be quite a long operation, but it will go better than expected. But you have got to rest. You have got to make sure you rest properly afterwards. I do feel like the operation might come in around the end of November, if I'm perfectly honest with you. I think you're having it before Christmas. I do feel like it's going to help with the mobility. I do feel like it will make a bit of a difference. Now, I'm not a doctor in any shape or form. Knees more so, and back trouble as well. Thank you for the confirmation, Alison. But I do feel like it is going to make a big difference. I feel like you might still need a stick for a while afterwards, just to help you get around. I hope that makes sense. Oh, excuse me, my eye is getting a bit sore. But I just feel like it might be that I need a stick for a while. I do feel like there's going to be quite intensive physiotherapy as well that's going to be needed. This should have happened. This operation should have happened, I feel, back in April, May, and it got delayed. I don't think it's going to get delayed again, but they are saying it will help. I don't rule out maybe a second operation later on, but the first one, I feel, is going to do a lot more than expected. So I hope that makes sense. Thank you for the confirmation that it does make sense, and you have crutches now. Okay, well, I feel like you're still going to need those for at least the next 3 or 4 months after the operation, because it'll be building your strength back up, is what I keep getting shown. I am going to pull a card for you, Alison. The lovely thing is, though, Alison, you don't give up. You've got great strength. You've got great determination. You've got great energy that you will always help and listen to others. You're always there to try and support other people as much as you can. So I hope this is making sense. It was due before COVID hit, but knee issues getting worse since May. Okay, well, thank you for the confirmation. I love this. We got the 9 of Cups. Following your heart, following dreams, following your goals. You will get this done. So I hope this is all making sense. I really, really do. Leslie Hurd, thank you for being here tonight. Really, really appreciate it. Marissa Reed, can I get a spiritual reading, please? Yes, Marissa Reed, I would like to come to you next. I have got a lady here with me in spirit who's quite a strong character and is very much spade's a spade. Now, I feel like this is grandmother, and she's got great energy. And she's saying, it's nice to see you smiling again. I do feel like you are smiling a little bit more, if that makes any sense at all. And she's just saying, the bubble's not going to burst. You've done the hard work. You've got through a very difficult time over the last 18 months. And she's proud to see that you're speaking your mind and you're putting your foot down. I hope this is making sense, Marissa. If you can give me some confirmation, I truly, truly appreciate it. It's mother. Okay, thank you. Sorry, it was coming through with a motherly love, but I thought it was grandma. But that's okay. But she just wants you to know that she is so, so proud of you. And she says, you've got this. Excuse me. You're always looking for the next thing. You're always looking for what can I do next. So I feel like there's a new hobby or something like that is what I'm looking for. And it's like, but I don't know what I want. And I always say, if you don't know what you want, I ain't got a cat in the house chance of knowing what you want. But you love being out in nature. You love being outdoors. I do feel like I'm looking for something, even if it's one night a week for me to do, where I can just be me. But it's got to be fun. It's got to be laughter. Don't know if you've been looking at yoga or a sound bath or something along those lines, or maybe going to the gym and doing a fitness class or something like that. But it's like I want something where maybe I'm going to meet some new friends. And I just feel like it's like she's saying, go do it. It will be fun and you're entitled and you're allowed to. So I hope that makes sense. Mum's very, very much at peace. She is coming through with a very strong lavender smell. And she says you could really do with some lavender at the moment because sleep is a real struggle for you. And she's just wanting to say, it's about switching off. It's about relaxing. You are allowed that little bit of time for you. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. I hope it does. I want to talk about relationships as well. I don't know if you are in a relationship or not, but relationship is either a new relationship coming in or a relationship is going to a deeper level. I feel like there's been communication. See, I'm more drawn to saying there's a new relationship coming in. Please forgive me if I'm wrong. It's one of those where I'm not wanting to be disrespectful or rude. But if it's an existing relationship, it's going to a deeper level or it's changing for the better. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Hopefully you can give me some confirmation on that. But she said she wants to see you smile. She wants to see you happy. I feel like she's saying you shouldn't be on your own. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. I hope it does. But I just feel like there's communication. There's communication. That's what I'm getting shown. I am going to pull you a card. There's a lot of prioritizing, a lot of sorting out, a lot of clearing out, a lot of getting rid of stuff at the moment. And I just feel like home is kind of busy and I'm getting rid of stuff. And she's saying it's actually bringing that new energy in. So I hope this is all making sense. Marissa, I don't know if you can comment on what I've said already so far. Hopefully it is making sense. And thank you for letting me link in with you. So I really do appreciate it. Right, let me just grab some water a minute. Sorry, I feel like I'm just like that. Oh, that's better. Needed that. Right, who we got next? Marissa, it makes sense. Thank you so much for the confirmation. Truly, truly appreciate it. Right. If anyone is interested in wanting a one-to-one reading with me, by the way, please come find me at Minty's Tarot and Mediumship. I offer daytime and evening appointments, and readings normally last around about 45 minutes to an hour. I can do them online or in person if you're local to me in Evesham, Worcestershire, the UK. Or if you're overseas or further afield, I can do them online as a video call. I do charge 40 UK pounds for a reading, and they normally last for about an hour to 45 minutes to an hour. So there's a little bit of what I do. If you'd like to find me, come and find me on my page afterwards, or at least please come and like and follow my page, because I've done a live guided meditation on there for people for free tonight, and I do some lives on there as well. So if you'd like to find us, come find us there. Right, let's move on. Who are we going to next? Ashley Soderland. Ashley Soderland. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right, Ashley. And I will try and link in with you. Please forgive me if I've got it wrong. You've asked, please can I have a reading? And I love the sunflower, by the way. I love the sunflower. Soderland, and you said it perfectly. Thank you. I truly, truly appreciate it. Now, Ashley, first thing I get for you is your life and soul of a party. You love making other people smile. You love making other people laugh. And you don't do miserable people. Now, what I mean by that is you'll help anybody out. You're very much a counsellor. You're very much a nurturer or a carer for others. But if someone is being really miserable, really toxic, really annoying, that annoys the hell out of you. You also don't like bravados and egos. It's like you might not tell someone you don't like them. Sorry to say, but your face doesn't give it away. But it's not a bad thing. But you're much more mindful of who's in your circle these days. Family is close to you. You're not in each other's pockets, but we're there for each other. Your family very much becomes, your friends very much become part of your family as well. It's like you love, I'm sorry, I've got a lady here saying, well, you love feeding people. I feel like I love cooking, and I like to always make sure everybody's got enough, because I would hate anyone to come round for a meal and go away feeling hungry. So it always seems to be like leftovers, or it's like, well, that will do for tomorrow, or I'll turn that into something else for tomorrow, if that makes any sense. I don't know if you've redecorated your kitchen recently, but this lady is saying she likes what you've done to the kitchen. So I don't know if you're in the process. I feel like you've either had a new kitchen or you've repainted or redecorated. Don't know if that makes any sense or not. If you can give me any confirmation on that, truly, truly appreciate it. She says you do need to make sure you get some time off at the weekends for you. Because even though I feel like you're working during the week, but then I still feel weekends are just as busy and you don't get any real downtime for you. And she says you need it. You need some time off. Work in progress. I'm presuming work in progress is with the kitchen. Hopefully you might be able to give me some confirmation on that. Ashley, I've got to ask, is there talk of having a little one? And I hope I'm not going to be speaking out of turn when I say this, but I'm not ruling out It's my mum. Okay. Do you know? Is my mum okay? Do you know? I'm going to ask Ashley very, very quickly. Is mum in spirit and she's got a lot of love and a lot of laughter and she would have loved grandkids? I hope this is making sense. Oh my God, you're the first person to say that. There's a little girl coming into your life in the next 12 to 16 months. And I do feel like this would be a third child. I want to say you've already got two. I feel like you've got a son and a daughter already. And I feel like there's another little girl that's coming in. I don't know if that makes sense. Thank you for some confirmation, by the way. Your mum is very, very much at peace and there's a huge amount of love coming through from her. She would have loved grandkids. That's what I'm being shown. One time's granddaughter and one time's stepson. Cool. That's cool. Thank you. But, sorry, one daughter. Oh, okay. So one daughter, one stepson. That's why she's showing me two. And I do feel like there's another little girl coming in. I feel like you're going to fall, not granddaughter. No, that's okay. That's okay. I'm presuming that you meant daughter. Even if he's your stepson, you still see him like a son. There's no difference between the two. As far as you're concerned, you bring both the kids up. I am seeing, and she's laughing, saying, I feel like his husband. And she's just laughing, saying, I don't know if your husband's hearing this message as I'm talking about a third one, but I feel like she's just said, he's just gave you a look as if to say, hang on a minute. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's a humour that's coming through. But I do. I feel like there's a little girl waiting to come through, and I feel like you would like one more. Might not necessarily be a plan, but certainly a pleasant surprise. That's what I'm being shown. Yes, it does. LOL. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But yeah, she's just saying, and you love, and she wants you to know you do an amazing job of being a mum. She says, do not ever question it. She says, because you do a fantastic job. Say that again. What are you showing me? I also want to say, I don't know if you've got a puppy recently, but I'm being shown a puppy Labrador, or there's talk of getting a dog. Now, if there's talk of getting a dog, I do feel like there's a Labrador coming in your life. I do feel like, or that kind of size dog. I also feel like it is going to be a puppy and you're going to try and get it puppy trained. It's not going to go completely to plan. I feel like the dog is going to have too much of his own mind and his own personality, but there's a huge heart, huge amount of love. And I feel like there's this dog energy that's coming in and it's bonkers, but it's brilliant energy at the same time as well. I hope this is all making sense. I really, really do. And I'm going to pull you a very, very quick card now. Four of Pentacles, finances are getting better. You are looking to the future. You and your husband, I want to say husband, are very much soulmates. You are meant to be together and you do work well together. There's lots of laughter, lots of humour. And he does listen as well. He does listen when it's important. I feel like he could be busy away doing something. You'll think he's not listening to you, whatever it is. And then all of a sudden he'll repeat word for word of what you said. And you're like, oh, you were listening. But there's a lot of laughter, a lot of humour, a lot of fun. So I hope that makes sense. Ashley, thank you for letting me link in with you, by the way. I truly, truly appreciate it. Let me just grab some water, guys. Angel, I'd like to come to you next, please, because I'm being told to say that there is more spiritual work coming your way and there's new courses and new learnings. And I just feel that it's one of those where don't put it off anymore. You're ready for it. Ashley, you're more than welcome and thank you. Angel, I have just had two cards fall out for you. And I have got Death and Rebirth, so it's new beginnings. And I've got it with the Emperor. And I feel like you should be working for yourself. I hope this is making sense. Because it's like whatever you've learned on a spiritual level, they're saying you're not charging enough and you're not, you need to do more. Or it's like, I'm ready to take it to the next level. But it's like they're saying, don't question yourself anymore. You're ready for this. I do, like I say, feel there's either new courses coming in. But I also feel like there's new collaborations as well and working with other people. I don't work, but interested in spiritual stuff. Okay. Well, I want to say go on a healing course. learn something with this spiritual side, because you could bring this into that. And they're saying you got it. They're saying you got it. I mean, all right, even if you're not going to do it as a job, it might be just fun. It'll be meeting new people, and I feel like that would be really, really good. I'm sorry to hear you got a lack of confidence. I'm truly, truly am. But what I want to say is, you got the hugest heart ever. You trust your intuition. You trust your instinct. You do light language healing. Thank you for the confirmation on that, by the way. But you trust your intuition. You trust your instinct. You're good at what you do, and you do help a lot of people. And I just feel like there is new ways of working, new ways of collaborating. I hope this is all making sense, and I hope it helps. Angel, thank you for letting me link in with you. Debbie Hitchcock, so I'd like to come to you next, please. Will I get back to my work, please, Minty? Right, Debbie Hitchcock's. Oh, we got a card jump out for you. Well, we got two jumping out for you now. So the first one I've got is the Five of Wands, which is prioritizing, organizing, and trying to sort everything out. But then I've got the Two of Swords. Now, I do feel like I'm going to pull one more. I want to pull one more. What I want to say is, though, you will get back to your work, but I don't know if it's going back to what you was doing before, because I don't feel like that's what you want to do. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. I hope it does. But I feel like I'm looking for something new, and they're saying you're ready for something new. You can't go. It's like I can't go back, because it will feel like I'm walking backwards, and I don't want to do that. Seven of Pentacles. It's about new growth. It's about new beginnings. It's about new starts. I feel like it's looking at wanting to find where my passion is. So I do think there's new opportunities coming in around the end of January, beginning of February. They're saying make sure that you take the rest of this year for you. Something better for sure. Yes, thank you for the confirmation. Do not rush to go back. If you can take the rest of the year, take the rest of the year, because end of January, beginning of February is where I see new opportunities coming in, and I feel you're on a new journey and a new mission. There is great strength with you with this as well. So I hope this is all making sense. So thank you so much for the feedback on that as well. Mal Wallams, I hope I'm pronouncing your surname right, Mal. Please forgive me if I'm not. I'm going to come to you next. You're asking for any guidance. Okay, I do feel like I'm having to help another family member at the moment, and they're saying remember to look after your energy and your time for you. It's like it's okay to try and help others. Debbie, I'm glad that clarified it for you, so thank you so much. Mal, I want to say I just feel like you can't do it for them, but you've got to look after your energy at the same time, because what I feel is they will try and let you do it for them if they could get away with it. And it's like, keep your boundaries in place. It's not that you don't care, but you've got to look after your energy at the same time. Mal, I hope this is making sense. What I do feel is, though, the conversations that you're having is helping them build their strength and build their own ideas up as well. I don't think this is immediate family. I feel like this is extended family. So I don't know if it's like a sister or a sister-in-law. It's that kind of energy is what I feel that I'm trying to help with. Thank you for the confirmation that it's making sense so far. Hopefully you can confirm that it's either a sister or a sister-in-law, because it doesn't feel like it's immediate family. But they're saying they will get there. They will get there. But it's like, I've got to give them that gentle push every now and again. Just got to give them that little nudge every now and again. And it is working. And they're saying, what you're doing is completely right. Do not stop. Say that again. They're saying you should also have a weekend away at the end of September, beginning of October as well. I don't know if you're looking at getting out into the countryside or something, or renting a cottage or something. But it's like, I need some time away. I need a couple of days just to recharge my batteries. And they're saying it's a good idea. And I feel like you keep looking at a destination and you haven't booked it yet. You keep looking, but think, oh, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? They're saying, go for it, do it. It'll do you the world of good. You're entitled to have a little bit of time off. Hope this is all making sense. But they're proud with how you are as well. They said you have achieved so much in the last 18 months, 2 years. You're so much stronger. You're so much happier. And now it's like I've got that little bit of extra energy that I can help others through as well. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that helps. There's a lot of love that's coming through from Spirit. As a gentleman, he's very black and white. And if you asked him for an opinion or a question, he would give you an honest answer. He wouldn't beat around the bush or anything like that, if that makes any sense. Please forgive me. I didn't mean to look away then. But he's just, I feel like his grandfather off dad's side of the family. And he's just saying, he's here, he's watching, and he's proud of you. And then that's what he wants to say. 8 of Cups, looking after your own energy. I'm glad it's all making sense. Looking after your own energy. You can't do the healing for someone, but you can help them with the healing. Amanda Smith, thank you so much for the kind comment there. Mal, oh, excuse me. I do apologise. Mal, I hope that helped. And thank you so, so much. Right, going to have a quick bit of water. Leslie Hurd, I would like to come to you, please. Leslie Hurd. And I want to say, I don't know if you're looking at moving house, but it's like it's crossing my mind. It's like I'm looking for a new direction or I'm looking for a new start. Don't think it's going to be a million miles away from where you live. If you're not moving house, then you're redecorating and changing the house up. But it's like I wouldn't mind a little bit extra space, and I wouldn't mind a bit more of a garden to work in as well. And it's like, I feel like we've kind of done where we are to the house that we're in, and we need a new challenge. We need something new. And they're saying to me that it's the right thing to do, but wait till March, April. And I do feel that that will be when you start looking as well. It ain't going to take you long to sell the house you're in. It ain't going to take you long to move and find somewhere as well. I don't think it's a million miles away from where you live, because you love the area, you love the countryside, and you've got a good circle of friends and family around you. But it's more about the new challenge. And that's what I feel is what I'm looking for. Work feels kind of settled. Home life, as in the family, feels kind of settled as well. I also want to say, is there a son going to college or uni? I want to say you've got a teenage son. And I feel like he's around 16, 17. And he's looking at his options. He's looking at his choices. And I want to say, tell him not to overthink it, because he already knows what he wants to do, but not to talk himself out of it. Whether this is like, I don't know if this is mechanics or if this is like learning a trade or something, but I feel like there's a new opportunity and a new course coming for him, and he's going to really, really enjoy it. And it's the new start that he needs. I wouldn't see him starting this though till around about February. Daughter is 17. Okay, thank you. Is she looking at wanting to learn a trade or do mechanics herself? Because I feel like she's a very practical person. She's very much one that likes to push herself out of her comfort zone. I don't know what it would be learning. I'm not sure. But I want to say she's thinking on the right ideas, but not to overthink it, not to over worry about it, but she will be happy. And there's also a new circle of friends coming in for her as well. Older daughter is, yes, thank you for the confirmation. What I want to say is there's going to be a new circle of friends, and it's definitely the right thing to do. And I just feel like she's going to really, really enjoy it. And she should be starting this around February, March. So I hope this makes sense. Say that again. The daughter that's 17, though, she loves her music and she loves singing. And I want to say she should be going to like a performance college or something along those lines, because I do feel that she would love to do something in a theatrical or musical or performing or acting kind of way. And I feel like she would really, really enjoy it. So I want to say, tell her to give that a go as well. She's got great energy. She loves making people smile. She's naturally funny. I want to say she's naturally funny. But she loves making people smile. She loves lifting other people up. She's got fantastic energy. She truly, truly has. There's great strength between them both. The older daughter, I would say, is around 2021 as well. And I do feel like they get on really, really well. And I feel like even when they were younger, they always got on really, really well as well. Let's just pull you a quick card. Happiness and success for both of them. They are both going to be happy. They are both going to be successful. 19, thank you. I thought it was 2021, but that's cool. But there is a lot of happiness, there is a lot of success, and the changes that are coming are for the better. So I hope that helps. And I appreciate you letting me link in with you. So thank you so much. Right, really need to read it. I'm kind of confused, need some guidance. Right, Marina Varbon? Marina Varban or Varbon? Please forgive me if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I don't mean to, but I hope I am pronouncing it right. Marina, I want to say you need to stop, sit, and take 5 minutes out. Leslie, you're more than welcome. I want to say stop, sit, take 5 minutes, notepad and pen. And I feel like I need to be writing a list. I need to write a list of what I want to achieve. And it's very much putting me first. That's what I'm getting told. I need to put myself first. I've always been putting other people first. Now I've got to do what's right for me. And they're saying that you're allowed to. They're saying, you know, be a little bit selfish. You are allowed to. Marina, I'm going to ask a very, very delicate question. Please forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't want to be disrespectful or rude. Is there a relationship that you're questioning at the moment? If you can give me some confirmation on this as quickly as possible, I appreciate it. But I do feel like I'm questioning a relationship at the moment. I do feel it's more romantic relationship rather than family relationship or friendship. But if you can give me any confirmation, I truly, truly appreciate it. Because what they're saying to me is there is love here, but it's like I just feel like I'm questioning, and I just need your answer before I can go any further. If you can, please. Because I just feel this is where I need to put my foot down. This is where I need to put me first. This is where I need to look after, do what's right for me. I hope this is making sense. I really, really do. You're married. Okay. What is the relationship that's questioning? Because there's new boundaries, there's new strength. So if it's not a romantic relationship, now are you questioning the relationship? Just a yes or a no. Are you questioning the relationship? No. Okay, that's fine. Then it's going to be a deep friendship or it's going to be a family member, but there's love with this person. And I feel that if your relationship is fine, that's great. I'm glad, I'm pleased, and I really am. But whoever, there is something where either it's a friendship or it's a family relationship that I am questioning. Is there a yes or a no to that one, please? Because I just feel like I'm being taken for granted. I actually am being more drawn to friendship rather than a family member. And it does feel like sometimes I just feel like I'm being taken for granted and I've had to put new boundaries in place. And it's one of those, I've got to step into my power and I'm stepping into my strength. And it's not to feel guilty for saying no. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. I hope it does. But they're saying you are doing the right thing. I feel like I've had to step back a little bit and I've had to take a little bit of time out from this person. And would I be right then in saying that this person kind of tries to dominate or monopolize your time, which could have had an effect on your relationship? Because they're still saying, it's not that you and your husband, I feel you and your husband are solid, but I feel like this person could have tried to have dominated. And it was like, I want to say, it's like, bloody hell, she's round again, or they're round again. And I need some space from this person. This person wasn't giving you space. And it was like, I feel like there's a little bit of a jealousy of your relationship with your husband because you guys are solid and you've got that huge amount of love there as well. So I want to say, thank you for the confirmation, by the way. So I want to say you're definitely doing the right thing by actually backing off, closing the door, not answering the phone. And I want to say stick with it because it's like you've tried to help this person so much, but they're not wanting to do it themselves. So I hope that is all making sense. I really, really do. But they said you will get through this. So I hope that helps. And thank you for letting me link in with you. And I'm glad we got the right relationship that I was meant to talk about. You know, this is where I say, guys, you know, we don't always get it right first time. And sometimes we have to dig that little bit deeper to get that information to come through. Guys, it's 5 to 8. I am going to have to finish now. I am so grateful for every single one of you that has joined tonight. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Please come find me on my page if you will. And if you would like to make a booking, drop me a message on my page, or you can text or call me. Numbers and details are all on there. And we can always arrange a booking. It's been a real pleasure working with you guys tonight. Without you guys following pages like this, us as mediums wouldn't be able to do the work that we do. So you guys are the integral part of this. I am so grateful to every single one of you. Thank you for the confirmations. Thank you for the kind words. It's been a pleasure to see you all. I will be back in a fortnight. I think it's a fortnight. Veronica will probably have to remind me on that one. I am coming back again. I'm sure it's a fortnight. Yeah, it is. I'm pretty certain it is. And I look forward to seeing you all again. Thank you so much. Remember, most importantly, share that love, share that positivity, share that energy out to whoever needs it. It goes a long way and it has a ripple effect. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.